Welcome to the Reseller Niche Podcast, a show for e-commerce buyers and sellers where we investigate unique items being bought and sold and show you how research equals knowledge equals profit.
Howdy, folks. How's it going? Let's see. How is everyone? And I don't know how to spell folks, apparently. I spelled it with a D. Okay. So I know Leroy's up because he sent me, I saw his thing. He's been up for a few hours, but I think he's probably preparing because he's going on a trip today. Morning, morning. How are you, man? Chiefs. It's getting close. What's it? 2 days from now. What is it? Friday today? Yeah, it is. It's just around the corner. Is it going to be a repeat? I wonder. That should be fun, though. Did we talk about, I think we talked about what people are making for the Super Bowl.
What's going on, everybody?
Howdy, howdy.
I'm sorry that I'm half a minute late, guys. Mo must have had some extra coffee today.
I've been up since 4 in the morning.
That's a personal problem.
Yes, it is. It's called getting old.
I've been at the warehouse since 6:30.
I can tell, because I can tell when you log on to Instagram, it says.
How did it say? Because I didn't do anything on Instagram. I've been working.
I think if you log in, it says last active. So, I mean, technically you could have been just clicked on your phone. So it doesn't actually mean anything.
What's going on, Bluegrass? What's going on, Tommy? I am not in the chat yet, but I'm trying to get there.
No, Tommy's here. Bluegrass Picker's here.
Wow, everybody's
Fun Flipping is here.
Wow, what's going on? Everybody's early this morning.
I know. Does it sound okay? Is it too low? I feel like it's a little bit low.
It's loud.
It's mine loud?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting old and I'm getting
It might
deaf.
not be you. Hold on. Mine's all the way up. It's not you. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
It's
good.
You. I'm getting ready. I already shipped out 6 things and posted 4, and I got about that I'm gonna list during the show. So
That's right, because you're getting ready to leave, right? So
yeah, that's me. Okay, we're good. Let's see who is here. All right, everybody you said. Leroy, good morning. Tommy, good morning. What's going on? All right.
Good. So, are you going to catch a Super Bowl then, or you're hoping to catch a Super Bowl?
I want to watch the Super Bowl at home. So, yes.
Of all the weekends to do it, why did you pick this one, or is that just when Gary V's available?
This is when Gary V wanted me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when Gary V called, he's a Jets fan, so I guess he doesn't care about the Super Bowl.
Gary V is the same fan as me. But, yeah, so I'm like, okay.
Well, work comes first. That's good.
Yeah. Not work, but whatever we're calling it. Helping hands. How's that?
You don't sound too psyched now.
Oh, I'm psyched.
Okay.
It's just helping hands.
So I missed your show yesterday. How was your show? It
was good. It was good. It was good.
But you know what I did watch after we got off here, and then I watched the last couple minutes of our show here, and I saw who you'd like to have on here. That was good. And then
you get to see that part.
What happened there was the power literally went out. Like everything went out. And then I know it was bad because I could hear the guy across the street. He's a pretty big guy. Yeah. He's yelling from his garage. What the? I'm like, so anyways.
Jennifer was up super early because I got a post that she was doing something on Facebook.
Good morning.
Super early, and then I was watching a video just now, and she had already commented, and the video just came out like an hour ago. So I know Jennifer has been up and at it.
Wait, you put another video out? I watched the one.
No, not me. Somebody else put a video.
No, I watched your live yesterday, and the funny thing about your live is you go on, you're all, I'm going to come on for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come on for like 15 minutes, and then I'm going to be on here for like 30 minutes. All right, guys, it's going to be 45 minutes. That's it. And I think it was like 55 minutes.
It was actually, it was 46 minutes, but then I didn't shut off the camera.
Oh, that's okay.
It's black at the end.
Just a couple minutes is okay, I think, because I've seen that a lot. But
yeah.
So that's all good. But it was good, though. And you said you got some listings done too, so that's good too.
Yeah, I got 3 done already. I got my shipping done already. I went to McDonald's already. I got a coffee already. I went to Dream Deals to see if I could see Dante to give him a.
They're already open?
Oh no, they get there at 6. They're not open until 10.
Wait, so people hang out for 4 hours?
Oh yeah.
In what, they like tailgating in the Dream Deals parking lot?
Yeah, my bins is the same way.
Bins I can understand. Bins, but usually it's the guys with the big trucks to get there to, get ready to get their pallets or whatever.
No. Bins, they're there. The bins, I'm saying customers, like people like me and you.
Oh.
They get there about 6:30 at the bins, and then this place they get there about 6 o'clock.
There's no way.
When I went by there at 7:30, there was about 12 people in line.
How many people did they let in there at one time?
All of them.
So what's the point of getting there early then? I mean,
because you get to the bins first. Because they restock them on Thursday.
That's why I don't like the bins. I mean,
it's a push grab.
Oh, I don't mind that. I mean, if it wasn't for COVID, I'd be the first one in there pushing you over. But
good luck.
I'm coming down to South Carolina. We're gonna have when COVID's done, I'm gonna come down there and we'll see.
The only person I'd be worried about pushing me over is Jennifer.
No, I don't try and push people over. I said I don't mind being in the middle.
I'm afraid to push people over.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't push people. I don't try and push people.
Like, I'm afraid just to like bump into somebody because I'm so big that I'm afraid, and I'm a big mouth, so I'm afraid that like somebody's gonna blame me. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's happened to me before.
I don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want nobody to blame me for doing something.
Well, I'm not that big, but I have accidentally bumped people many times because I'm pretty clumsy.
Yeah, I've done it. I do it all the time, but I'm always very cautious. Like when I go through the bins, I'm like, and then if somebody's on the other side, then I start going slow. Yeah. I'm just afraid to hurt anybody. Because I don't.
That's a good thing.
It's not that I don't want to hurt nobody. I just don't want to cause an issue if I don't have to.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I wouldn't want to cause an issue either. I've seen it where people get like, I don't know if they're new or whatever, they elbow each other. You know, when you're not looking at someone, you're actually at the actual bin in front of you, and you're kind of doing this thing, and then you kind of do this thing. You kind of do this thing. I've seen that where people kind of square up a little bit. They didn't actually fight or anything, but they're like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
Oh yeah.
So,
it's like when I'm in the bins, I actually love it that COVID's here because the bins, not the Goodwill stores, those bins, not the Amazon bins.
Yeah.
The Goodwill bins. It's just a Gaylord. It's just a giant Gaylord, and on the other side, it's the blue bin. Okay. So you empty it out of the Gaylord and you put it into the blue bin. You throw it over. So it's nice because now with COVID, they only allow one person per bin. So
per Gaylord or per Blue Bin?
per Gaylord.
Wow, one person?
Because of COVID. Because it's
that makes sense. But like,
so when you get there at 6 o'clock, if you get your own Gaylord, that Larry is you get to see everything in that Gaylord and you throw it over. And when people come and try to grab over me, I give them a look. I'm like, stop.
No, I just figured out something. I'm going to go to the bins with Leroy, Bluegrass Picker, and Jennifer Hayes because have you seen the notes in there? Jennifer's not going to push, but she'll push. You better run if you push. And then we've also got a former linebacker / guard. So between you and then I'll have Leroy. So I'll have you three walk in front of me, and I'll just go like a.
So what would be like the quarterback? I would think
exactly. I'll be the quarterback.
I would think Tommy would be the quarterback. Like,
oh yeah, probably.
Tommy would put us in Jen's the center, and then you have me and Bluegrass on the side, and who knows where you are. And then
I'll probably end up paying free. I'll be the wide receiver that never gets thrown to at the end. Like, come on, I'm open.
And Tommy just sits in the back and he's just looking to throw.
He won't throw. He'll run it. He'll just run it in.
Yeah, he throws a bomb. He was throwing some bombs last night on the show.
Throw to the tight end, which would be somebody else.
He was throwing some bombs last night on the show.
Man, I fell asleep early yesterday. I didn't know what time I went to sleep. I think that's why I got up so early.
It got a little conflicty.
Oh man, I have to go back and listen then.
I just stay away when it comes to certain things. It's almost like politics. It was just getting into different ways people do their eBay, and everybody does it different.
Yeah. So. Well, eBay makes it so kind of all up in the place, all over the place.
Yeah.
You see Tommy Short. You know what? I haven't watched it, but I saw it pop up on Instagram.
I saw Tommy Short.
Yeah. So, I mean, not Instagram, but I haven't. I saw it pop up, though.
I got one coming up tonight. I have one coming up tonight.
No, but I did even more sourcing yesterday. Now I've got a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you did? Oh, nice.
Yes. What did I get? I actually dipped back and got more clothes. I shouldn't have. I don't know. But I did. And then I found actually, it's in the car still. What is it? A hobbyist's engraver.
Ooh. A little one. Is it Craftsman?
It was little. It wasn't big. It's like a 12.
Is it Craftsman?
No, it's not Craftsman. It's a brand I never heard of.
Hey guys, I just put my model number for the item that I'm posted on eBay. I put it in the chat for you guys.
All right, Leroy put his social security number in the chat, so everyone write that down. His name is Edward. Okay.
Hey, I thought I was researching it on eBay.
That's okay. At least it shows you're working.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
That's good stuff.
Tommy's short. Yep. Tommy and Tracy's short. Don't leave Tracy out, guys. Just because she's sleeping doesn't mean you guys can leave her out.
You don't know. She might just not be interested in coming in right now.
Or she's in the background, but I don't want you guys to leave Tracy out. That's disrespectful. You wait till Tracy comes on. I'm going to tell her that you guys.
I didn't say anything. Don't blame me.
Well, I'm blaming Jennifer then.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just gonna stir up.
Well, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm the nervous guy. I don't blame people. I just run in the opposite direction when I hear noise. Like, no.
Yeah, I got a lot of traveling this month because I got somewhere else I gotta go on the 20th. And then somewhere else next month. I got a lot of travel.
Man, Gary V's.
Tell her. She said.
Gary V's keeping you busy, huh?
Yes. I would never tell her, Jen. I got to give you a hard time sometimes because you're so I don't want to say perfect, but you are in my eyes. So I gotta give you a hard time, Jen. It happens. Sorry.
It happens. Sorry.
I just did it again.
What'd you do now?
Maybe
You're posting in the chat, the wrong chat again?
No. I posted this time. I posted it in the This time I found it though. I fixed it.
Good. Oh man. See, I'm wondering, since I got up so early, when I'm going to crash. So I already have the coffee and tea.
You already drank your coffee. You know what I need? She knows. I need to find a tea that has energy so I can get rid of coffee and just have an energy tea.
Doesn't tea technically have more caffeine, if I'm not mistaken? Like, I think black tea does. Black tea. More caffeine than coffee. Like, you mean caffeine like that? Let me see how much caffeine.
No, meaning it more. I need more
energy.
I guess. I don't want caffeine. I just want more. I don't know. I would think that something's better. I don't know, guys.
Cocaine?
No. I've never done that stuff. I've never done any drugs.
No, I mean, some people go by sodas. I don't know if you want to go that route, though. Then it's
no. I want to do like a tea. I drink coffee.
So you want the tea with the most energy in it, I guess. Whatever.
A tea with the most benefits that will give me energy and
Usually, let's see here. Tea which gives you the most energy. 6th best tea. Okay.
Oh, see, guys, I can't even tell him anything.
Seriously, I think. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't joke about that.
No, because you look it up. I don't care about what you say.
Well, it takes 2 seconds to look up. It says 7 best teas to boost energy and focus. Green tea is number 1.
But there's not like a specific green tea. It's just green tea.
Green tea. There's all kinds of green teas, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that gives you. I don't know if that gives you the most energy or if it's the best for you. And black tea, I thought, has the most caffeine.
Wow,
so, do you drink tea at all? Why don't you just start with like a regular black tea or regular, like a Earl Grey or something? I don't know.
No, I don't drink tea.
You don't drink tea at all?
No.
So why don't you just try it out then? See what you like. Everyone's good.
Thanks, Jen.
There are much better things. Yeah. Yeah, go with green or black and see what happens.
She didn't say things, Mo. She did not say things. I don't see things in.
Wild talking. That's half of our show, Tom. If you haven't figured out yet.
We're just in trouble again.
Light roast coffee has the most caffeine. Really? Okay. Go with light, but you want tea. If you want light roast coffee, apparently has the most caffeine in it.
Tommy, I only talk about you because I think you're cool.
You're the quarterback in our imaginary bin thrifting
football team
scenario.
Yeah.
So what position did you play then? If Tommy's the quarterback and I'm the wide receiver that doesn't get thrown to.
I would say I don't even know all the positions in football. I'm like one of the linemen.
You're the lineman?
I'm one of the linemen, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Leroy yelled at me.
I think at this rate, I'm going to end up being the water boy. I'll be Adam Sandler.
And Leroy yelled at me.
Leroy, stop yelling at people, man.
We gotta do that. Too bad we don't have time. Because if we had time, the best of is funny.
Okay. eBay eBay. What are you up to today?
I already sent money back to somebody.
Let me check. Wait, I didn't see anything.
I didn't get my quota yesterday.
You didn't hit your quota?
Nope.
Oh, well, make it up
I
today.
was supposed to list 4, and I only listed 3.
All right, you can list 4 in the next hour. Leroy the Watchdog.
Yes. I don't know why I feel like that. I feel like I gotta protect everybody.
You have a kind of a natural parental thing going on.
It is because I didn't really have my parents. I mean, I had my foster parents, but I didn't have like my birth parents. So like, I always want to just protect people. Like,
I think that's what it is right there. You hit the nail on the head. I mean, that would make perfect sense.
Like I don't like people messing with people, and like I've never been in trouble. So like, if there was an issue where like I was to do something bad, I mean, I'm not going to murder somebody, so I just
That's good to know.
I just don't want people messing with my people.
Well, okay, so let's say if you're like with a group of friends, say in your, I don't know, in your 20s, let's say, and you know, there's always a loud mouth and something happens, like 4 people roll up on the 4 of you or whatever. Would you be the one standing in front or the one sitting back?
I'd stand in I'd take the first punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always have this conversation with my friends. And and the funny part is,
I wouldn't be the big mouth, but I'd take one for the team.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'd be in the middle of the pack. I don't know if I wouldn't stand at the back. I wouldn't stand at the front. I'd be right in the middle.
Guys, this conversation is weird today. Tracy. Jen says she's in the front.
I can see that. I'd be right there behind you, Leroy.
Yeah, right behind me. Yeah. Leroy would get punched, and then Mo would be like, "Why'd you do that?"
Hey, it hurts getting punched, man. Come on now.
Why'd you do that? He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I used to tell the guys in the construction industry because, like, sometimes they would threaten you if they didn't like you.
Yeah.
And I would tell them, "So listen, here's the deal. If you want to hurt me or threaten me or do something to me, you go for it.
Yeah.
Because all I'm going to tell you is make sure you do a really, really good job. Because if I ever, excuse my language, if I ever effing see you again, it's not going to be nice. It might be 3 months from now. You might be at a baseball game, a birthday party. You might be shopping at the store. I might not walk up and punch you in the face, but I'm going to get you back."
Yeah. Don't mess with. Is that the copper guy?
But it's similar to the copper guy situation, yes. I don't like people bullying.
Stomper. Tommy sold a Stomper, 118. Nice.
Nice.
Watch you get punched in the face, then he'd run. I wouldn't run. I mean, if I was by myself, I'd run.
Tommy, would Mo run?
I wouldn't run. If I'm in a group of people, I'm not going to run.
Oh, if you're by yourself, it's just
I'm by myself. I'm running.
When I really need you.
No. I said if I'm by myself, that means nobody else around. Then I'm going to run.
Yeah, that's
Like if I know nobody around me. Not if it's me and one other person. That guy got punched. That would be the worst. I mean, no. See, I don't run. Plus, I'm not exactly the fastest guy. If you haven't noticed already. Well, you haven't seen me run, but
I'm not.
That wouldn't work anyway.
I don't. I mean, it's been years, but I got distance, but I'm not fast. I'm wicked clumsy.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'd be the first one to trip and fall, but no, I mean, The funny thing is, my point to that is, I remember we used to talk about this, like with my little group of friends, and the guy that supposedly said he would be the one in front of everybody, I'm not saying you, was the one we all said would be the first one to run. We're like, I don't think you know yourself very well. It wasn't me. But it's funny how perspective, I don't know, how certain people think of themselves in different ways. It depends on how much you like the other people you're with. Yeah. I have a hard time hanging around with people I don't like at all. I don't know. Being in a group of people you don't like more than once that's tough for me.
I'm not afraid of him, Tommy. I just I hold my ground. He knows he thinks I'm like this Italian mafia. Like I'll only pay him in cash. Like he wants it to be a bank. Like the bank send it to the bank electronically, and I won't do it. So he gets pissed. Like, what am I going to do with all this cash? I said, put it in the bank. And I deliberately will not. I will not give him a check. And I told him, I said, you get cash. Well, what kind of money is this? Don't worry about what kind of money this is.
Cash is king. Just say cash is king.
It's $300, $375. It's not a big deal. Get over it. Well, if
I don't know if I have a checkbook anymore. I have a checking account. I'm not sure the last time I wrote a check.
I used to hate checks because I couldn't write it.
Yeah, well,
That's
I should have made that my excuse. I can't write them.
I couldn't. And it was funny because, like, I told you the story, but the time when I went to go buy, the first one was the $3,000 lawnmower. I went to go buy a $3,000 lawnmower, and the guy wouldn't really give me any, like, he just looked at me like I was a chump. And then he finally trusted me, and then I had to ask him if he could write the check out. I'm like, can you write this check out, please? He just looked at me. But ever since then, like, he gave me anything I wanted. I didn't even, at that point, I was good. Like, I think he ran to the bank, made sure that bad Larry check cashed him.
And is that a normal price for a lawnmower, $3,000? Or is that?
That was my first commercial mower. My last commercial mower was $8,000.
Wow. So those are the kind you sit on and like
you stand on, yeah.
Oh, you stand on, okay.
Yep. Yep. I spent a ton of money when I had my business.
Well, you got to. I'm sure that's a pretty heavy-duty, long-lasting mower. So spend money to make money.
They're good for about 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. If you use them every day, 20 lawns a day. You know, you figure just a regular lawnmower. I don't know if you have lawn, but just a regular lawnmower. I wouldn't
call it a lawn. It's more of a dead piece of dirt. But I'll take a picture of it one of these days.
But a regular lawnmower, you cut the grass once a week. There's 52 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm cutting 20 lawns, or for that one machine, if I'm cutting 60 lawns a week, 1 week, that machine's dead.
Yeah.
Man,
that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
When you say cutting lawns, I think of Forrest Gump because he used to. Remember, have you seen Forrest Gump? Please say you've seen Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Okay. He cuts the lawns like at Alabama, like for free, like the university. He's like driving around for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of work to do for free. Man, you reminded me about the lawn. The lawn's completely. I need to resod it or whatever. It's tiny though. It's like 12 feet by, I don't know, 10 feet or something.
I rent because I don't want the house maintenance. I hate house maintenance.
But I feel like the sound is so low. Huh. So in the winter time, so that was like a full time, like when you used to cut lawns. So for the winter time, then you just like you did something else during the winter time then, or?
So when I had my landscape business, I only had it like full. I hate to say full time because I had it full time the whole time, but I had my landscape business and I worked at Amica Insurance for 9 years.
Okay.
So I worked Amica Insurance second shift to go in at 3. So I'd start cutting my lawns at 7, and I'd work from 7 to 2, and go home, take a shower, drive to work. Had to be at work at 3:30. And I did that for 9 years.
Wait, when did you get off from the second job then? The one you got at 3:30?
I get off at 12 o'clock, quarter of 12.
So you got 7 hours and 15 minutes to get home, eat, go to sleep.
No. Yeah. Get home, sleep, and then start again and do the landscaping again. But you figure when you go home, I had to do billing and stuff like that. So, and sometimes I would leave the house at 5 a.m. because I had to shop my blades before I started.
Man, don't do that when you're tired.
I had to shop my blades all the time. So when you get that 3 months off, it was actually needed.
Yikes!
But I worked a lot.
That sounds crazy.
When I worked at the carnival, I did the same thing. I've had my landscape business. I had my landscape business from 16 years old until 30.
Wow.
Okay. In between that time, I had Amica for 9 years. And I was at the carnival for about 3 years. When I was 19, I would go to the carnival on Sunday night, tear down the ride, whatever town they were in, set up the ride Monday morning, and then go to Amica.
So you had 3 jobs when you did the carnivals then?
Yeah. No. So
you were a full-time carny.
No, I just tore the rides down and set them up, you jerk.
But I mean, how often? So you only tore them down when they came to your town then?
No, I would go to their town. I would go within like 40-mile radius.
So they would only rotate in 40 miles? They wouldn't go like out of state or something, or?
Not much. They would do Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, but you got to remember how small it is.
That's true. Rhode Island is like 3 miles long, right?
Maybe 50 miles, but not even that far.
Gotcha. I just see everything. You haven't seen, is it Me, Myself, and Irene? You haven't seen that. Yes. Oh, you have seen that.
That was made in Newport, Rhode Island.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying that. So that because they make fun of the size of this, state and all that.
Yeah.
Is that realistic? It was really shot there?
Parts of it, yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, there were parts of it filmed in Newport, parts of it filmed on 95, and then you got to remember they film a lot of it in studios.
Yeah. I'm sure they show up and just take shots, and then the rest is shot in like Canada or something.
Yeah, a lot of that was in Canada, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I hate when they do that, but it's cheaper, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So were you in the background of, like, you're standing behind Jim Carrey or something? Or No.
Oh.
Good stuff. All right. I think I'm out of pictures, actually. Am I out of pictures? Yeah, I am.
Were you talking?
No, I'm just saying I'm out of pictures. And why did my daughter take a videotape of the pantry on my phone?
The dishes needed to be cleaned. And she was like, look, Mommy, Daddy didn't do the dishes.
No, it's like pictures of like the cookies and the, like, oh, what the heck?
I gave Bianca junk the other day. So yesterday she calls me up. I was here. It was just before my interview or after my interview. And she's like, Hi, Daddy. I'm like, hey, Bianca, what's going on? I was like, what are you doing? She was like, nothing. I was like, oh, you is everything okay? Yeah. I said, you just call and say you don't get in trouble? She said, yeah. I said, well, I don't want to be like that. I need to hear from you once in a while. It shouldn't always be me. You need to learn responsibility to be able to call Daddy and say hello. And she's like, okay. I was like, so you're playing games and stuff? Yep. I said, all right, go back and play games. Okay. Have a good day. Yep. Love you. Bye.
That sounds like the extent of the conversation I have with my son and my daughter.
And they live with you.
Yeah. Actually, my daughter has got to the point where she doesn't actually talk back to me. She hisses at me now. Like
Really?
she's a cat and she just hiss.
Really?
Yes.
I wouldn't go for that.
No, she doesn't. It's not in a mean way, but she's hilarious. I think she's got a better sense of humor than my son does. My son's just out of it. He's like, what? Huh? Okay.
Most little boys are. Was he into dinosaurs or anything?
Oh, yeah. Before.
Yeah.
Dino Dan. He used to watch a show called Dino Dan, I remember. And then, yeah. Now it's all Minecraft. Minecraft.
My daughter is Roblox.
Yeah. They both play that now. He's convinced my dog, his sister, to play Roblox too. She doesn't like Minecraft. She likes Roblox because you can like design characters and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
It's mind-numbingly boring, but oh, why didn't you come and play? That's the one thing they'll say. If they, oh, you want to play Roblox? Like, nah. Okay, I'll sit there and I'll just try.
About 1 o'clock every day. I get so cold in this place. Oh, it's freezing.
Let's see, what's the weather here now? I'm sure it's colder where you are. Sacramento weather, 35 degrees. Yeah, it felt a little colder today.
Cameron, good morning, sir.
I didn't even check and see if I got not demonetized, whatever you call it when they ding you for having copyrighted material. Is good morning. Gee, I wonder if Cameron's. Have you seen the? Oh, good morning, Beaumont Picker. How's it going, man?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
My kids watch a show called Gravity Falls. I think it's like a cartoon. Let's see here. What am I clicking on? Okay, let's take a look. All right, so far I didn't get dinged yesterday. I think I closed up the videos fast enough.
I was looking up yesterday, looking to see if I could find ways to find Bad Leroy Brown, the instrumental where they're legal.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful either way. I mean, I don't know how that works now because there's no such thing as, what do they call it? Free, whatever. Where supposedly if you comment or you have some kind of opinion about something, you could use it. But now, these days, YouTube will, I don't know, they'll flag you for anything. I don't know if it's true. I've heard that even people singing, say like you busted out a guitar right now and you started singing the song yourself, because it's copyrighted material, they could ding you for that.
Ooh.
I don't know. How about a karaoke version of it, Leroy? Go for it, Leroy.
No.
No? Leroy doesn't sing?
I don't sing, but I'll tell you one thing. If any of you guys haven't gone to see Derek do his dance that he did, you gotta go see it because it's funny. And I want Cameron to cut it up and make joke of it because Cameron's funny when he does that.
Yeah, Derek's videos. Where is it? Hold on.
Did you see his new video when he was dancing?
He did a new one or the last one? He did it like a month ago.
Maybe I watched it late.
He's got his cowboy hat and everything. Or?
And he was around a tree.
Yeah.
When Calvin was in it.
Let's see here.
I thought it was new. The one I watched.
I don't think it's. I mean, it's like a month old. Let me see here. Good morning. How are you? Let's see here. Where is?
Morning, Chuck. How are you, sir? Good morning. Thank you for joining.
Let me see if I can find his old. But what's the music in that thing, though? See, that's what worries me. It's not the video. It's the
music. Yeah, I don't know. Put it on mute. Just don't
put it on mute. Yeah. Hold on, I'll find it. Unless he took it down. No, I found it.
Was it new or old?
It says 1 month.
Oh, okay.
So hold on. Let me mute this. And then
I see Jennifer on Facebook all the time. And I'm never on Facebook, but it comes up when she's like doing 3 things. We're not giving her enough work today. She's done like.
Good morning, Dana.
Hi, Dana. Good morning.
Where? Oh, now I lost it. Hold on. Okay. Let's show.
I have work to do today, so if I'm a little quiet, I apologize.
What work? What is this work you speak of? All right. I'm going to play this with no sound because I don't know.
Hold on. Let me go and watch it. Go ahead. Oh, there we go. But it's funny seeing Calvin. This is so funny. He fell asleep. Derek fell asleep.
So I'll unmute it for a second. Yeah, what's up? All right, now I get it. Oh, wait.
Yo, what's cracking, Cal? What's good? What it do? Hey, did you see my video, man, where they were sitting right there and challenging a brother to dance? That's what happens when I open my mouth. People want to challenge me to do some type of dance or something retarded. You see that stuff?
Have garbage. Use any word you want to use. Totally up to you.
Man, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Both of them. That's what they do. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know I can flip the switch.
I know you can dance. I seen you dance in the video, man. So, bro. What are you doing, man?
Calvin, what are you doing?
Chris Brown, man. I'm trying.
What are you, Chris Brown?
Just do your thing, man. All right, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping in.
Have a good one. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm going to mute the sound on this any second now.
There he is.
Just in case.
Um,
Even though I'm sure it's a Google approved whatever, but this is weird. Watching this without sound is weird, man.
You can shut it down. It was just funny.
Just watch for like 10 seconds while he actually starts dancing. Jeez.
Yeah, I must have thought that it was new.
Oh, there he goes. It'd been hilarious to see what happens, like if his neighbors walk by while he was doing this. There's probably a fence there though, I'm guessing.
I sent him a message and told him I'm not going to charge him 10% for it.
Jeez.
Yes, Dana, you do need to watch that.
Yeah, I'll put the thing in the link. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. That's pretty good. You guys should all check that out, though. That's funny. I should have waited for Derek to maybe pop in before we played that, but that's all good. Oh, thanks, Tommy. Tommy shared the video. I was trying to figure out how to share a video. Then I figured out you have to be monetized to share. So one of these days. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I want to see if I can bulk up my store by Sunday because I have a feeling that Sunday sales will be good. Huh. I think you're muted.
Yes, I was.
No, I wasn't sure if you're talking to me, but
I said, let me list a big ticket item.
Any for market trips, flea market trips.
No, I'm probably not going to be doing flea markets. I'm just going to go do some stuff in Atlanta. So I'll be in Atlanta. What's today, Friday? I'll be in Atlanta tonight. I'm leaving here at 3. The train leaves at 3.
Oh, so you're not driving and taking the train, or?
I'm driving. It's listening with joke.
Figure of speech.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I got to try to catch the Buffalo Picker show tonight. I usually watch that, so I'll watch that in the car.
Oh, you have it next to you when you're driving, or up on the dash or something?
Yeah. Maybe I'll make her drive.
So 3.5 hours, not too bad. If you leave midday.
Yeah.
I don't know what Atlanta traffic's like. I've only been to Atlanta once.
It can be busy.
I know
but we're going on the outskirts, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
You ever like find something in your death pile? I'm like, ooh, that's worth like $120.
Yes, I remember the one that stands out in my mind was I found an old Bulls shirt. It was a T-shirt. It still had the tags on it. I listed it within 24 hours. It sold to somebody in Japan.
I don't even remember when I got this one. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, I think that I don't think I even bought that to resell. I think I just had it. It was from like '98. I listed it for I think 150. They gave me an offer of 130, I think, and I just took it. That was the fastest one.
This will sell fast if I price it right. Good morning, LAG. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Good morning.
It's saying that one's brand new. One sold brand new for $194.
Wait, what were we talking about? What was the item again?
See it?
Nice. You heard of a brand called All Trade?
No.
This
is a used one, and this
it was
one
like a set.
160.
Oh, okay.
150. 150.
There you go.
140. I 140. They don't have cases though. 144 free shipping with the bag like I have used. 129 bid, and another one 129 plus $13 shipping.
Sounds like get that thing out there. Looks like it's gonna sell.
Yeah, it's gonna sell. Those are one was January 25th, 129, December 7th, 129, December 26th, December 18th, November 24th.
Nice. So they're all pretty recent sales then.
December 18th, November 10th, November 23rd. Yeah. 17th. So. It is 1 inch all the way through quarter inch. These bigger items take me a long time to list.
Well, as long as you get those item specifics, you don't have do you have a giant description as well, or
a what?
Description? Do you write a long description?
No. These items are in this condition. They may have light chrome scratches. Please look at pictures closely. Any questions? Please message me. Thank you. Goodbye.
But that's pre whatever and everyone. You don't retype that every time, right?
I retype that every time.
Oh, we got to get you set up with some templates then.
But I don't type it.
No, I'm saying if you set up a template because you
I
sell.
have a template that I put under that, but that one I always like to change it because like if it's I just change it a little bit.
Okay.
It's not really a big deal.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay,
a big
that makes
deal
sense.
how others. 382 red. 382 red. Let's see how long it takes me to list this one. I've already been working on it for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes is not too bad.
I have to research which one I want to use.
It's funny. I was looking now. Every time I go to a thrift store, I'm looking for tools. I still don't really find anything. The closest thing I got, like I said, was no. I got that. I did get a tool set. The one I asked you about. You said you never heard of All Trade.
Yeah.
It was a set of like 100 pieces, wrenches, all the little. I forget what. It was like, how much was it? Like $7.
You'll see this set at a flea market for like 50. It's still worth it to buy it for 50 because you're still gonna make $75 on it.
Now, do you find better pieces? I know you said your thrift stores don't really have tools or decent tools. And so do you see like good stuff or cheaper stuff at flea markets for tools, or is it?
Yeah, I usually get all my tools at flea markets or estate auctions.
Okay.
Yard sales I don't do well at.
Because yard sales, when I've seen tools, and I haven't, to be honest, I haven't been to a yard sale in months, but they're usually like, they look beaten.
Yeah. Flea markets too, though. The flea markets. Hold on 1 second, Mo. Good morning, LG. Yeah, we're working today, guys. Sorry if we're a little boring. Usually I catch up whatever I don't do on the show. I catch up after and stay all night, but I can't do that tonight. Tonight I got to be on the road. So you guys are gonna get penalized, not me today. I have to call Gary V, make sure everything's okay. Got to get all my tools ready.
Gary V. Better do a good job or he's going to blast you on social.
I know. I'm a little worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm doing something.
Don't worry. You can just, if you really want, you can do a really bad job and then make fun of the Jets and then just run out of there.
That's funny. Big moves. Gary V's making big moves.
Gary V. I don't know. I mean, kind of like most other people. I like Gary V, but eventually his stuff kind of is repetitive.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, new to channel. Harbor's Hope. How are you?
Hey, thank you for stopping in. This is the Mo and Leroy show with our co-host Jennifer Haynes.
It's not hard to pick fun of the Jets. I just think of, when I think of the Jets, I think of Kevin Arnold. You've seen the Wonder Years, right? Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Well, the point is he wears a Jets jacket, and his friends make fun of him because they say, "What do you know about the Jets?" He doesn't actually know anything about them. He just has a jacket that says, NY Jets.
So you're new to the channel. What do you sell? What do you sell and where are you located? What platform do you sell on? Mo, I know you're going to go in a minute or two.
Yeah, I'll go in a minute or two.
Okay.
That's when the chat will start popping.
Yeah, I don't think so. I might, if I can get these two listings in eBay, and I'm outside of Houston. Cool. That's awesome. Welcome.
eBay and outside.
We sell, most of us here sell on eBay. Some of us sell on Amazon as well. We talk about we talk about tools. I talk about tools. We talk about reselling and life stuff as well. We're on for about 3 hours from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Hey Kent, how's it going?
Just a low-key channel. And my host will leave in about now. And
See, this is Leroy's favorite part of the show. He gets to kick me out. I will be back in a few.
Well, hey, pancake today or what?
Probably pancakes and waffles.
Nice.
I mean, that's the only thing I can do. Other than cereal, which is even easier.
What's up, Ken?
Better than frozen pizza, though, right?
Yeah, no, not frozen pizza. Pizza that's been sitting on the counter.
Well, actually, the one that we ate last, 3 days ago, that was frozen pizza. But
we didn't eat any pizza together, so I don't know what you're talking about.
one of these days, I'll bring you an old pizza, man.
Bye, Mo.
See ya.
So, like I said, guys, I'm going to be a little quiet. I'm doing listings, so you guys say something in the chat. I'll definitely. Sorry, I said I'm going to be listing, guys. So if you say something in the chat, I will definitely answer you. But if I'm quiet, I'm just trying to get some listing done. So I got that item done. The wrenches are done. That will be, I think those will sell before the end of the weekend. The SK wrench set. That will be exciting. I listed them for 140 free shipping. Next is, you can't really, but it is a big heavy duty tap for like for when you're doing like plumbing and sprinkler pipes, stuff like that. What are you guys listing? Are you guys listing anything right now, or are you guys shipping? Oh, Kansas City. Shipping FBA shipment. Nice. My friend that I'm going to see this weekend is huge into Amazon. So that I am not, but he is very big into Amazon. You can sell used tools on Amazon. And what do you do with something like that where you do merchant fulfilled? That means you fill it, right? You fill the order. And I don't think Tommy is on here still. Sometimes he's in the back listening. Tommy, do you do any Amazon? You might. I just don't remember. I'm sorry if I don't remember. You can sell tools on Amazon. Also, a lot, almost always FBM. Chiefs. Tommy, that's why I think you're the best. Oh, that just made my day. That's great. He said, I love Amazon women. Not the ones that buy everything and spend your bank account. You don't want those. You go home every day, you go home, there's 9 packages there from Amazon. Some of these taps, this tap right here, there's people selling them for $45. Oh, Tommy. Tommy pushing in the weekend with a good sale quick. I hope the rest of your weekend is that good too, sir. Hope you get one of those $100 sales every day. Yes, thank God it's Friday. $14 ounces. Anybody going to any estate sales, auctions, or flea markets this weekend? Yeah. Yep. I have this. I'm going to try to do a sale, Tommy, while I'm going. So because I'm not going to be listing tomorrow or Sunday. So I'll probably push a sale out quick before I leave. Now I got some sprinkler heads, irrigation heads for a in-ground irrigation system. Hunter. Some of the electrical boxes, if you see them in the panels, those are worth some money too, guys. Yeah, I think it's promoted listing. No, not promoted listings. When you can go in and make like half of your store all on sale. I don't. That could be promoted listings. I'm not sure, Tommy. Like what I do is it will take a percentage off. So I'll do like 5% or 8%, and then I can take the items I don't want to list. Good morning, Mike. Thank you for stopping in this morning. Great auction last night. I was in the back watching the coin lots and stuff like that. That was cool. Just doing some listing today. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. Um, it's hard sometimes to deal with him when he's here. You know, you got one of those guys on your channel too. Like you love him, you want him to leave, but you love him. But the good thing with mine is, Mike, mine actually leaves for a half hour every day. Where yours, you guys can't shake him unless unless you tell him the neighbor's at the door, or you want him to go get some boxes next door. He was killing me the other day, guys. If any of you guys don't watch Mike, Joe, and Dan, January House, Art Vandelay, or Philly Picker, they have a show on Wednesdays, and Dan's scared about everything, but it's funny. Yes, that's what I want to hear. Did one of you guys just buy something from my store? Thank you. It was just a bid. It was a bid on a snap-on piece. But a bid means you getting that means you're getting views, so that's always a good thing. It was just a bid on a snap-on piece. But Tommy made $100 sale this morning. Thank you, Jennifer. Mike, you doing any saucing this weekend? Where do you get all your stuff, Mike? You get a lot of stuff. Do you just do you do any bulk buys? Again, guys, sorry that I am not that talkative right now. I see you guys in there that are still watching. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Not this weekend, Leroy. I usually go to live auctions every other week. Oh, cool. Oh, so you do the whole circle, Mike. That's cool. I really like live auctions. I've been doing live auctions for years. Mainly go to Auction Zip. I love Auction Zip. Jennifer, have you ever looked up Auction Zip or bought or gone to any auctions from Auction Zip? I know Tommy has. Six. Live auctions are the best. I think so, Mike. And if you get to know the auctioneer, that's always good too. If you go a few times, sometimes they play games with you. I think you know that, Mike. They will drop the hammer or they'll bid you up. And when I see that, I usually push away for a couple months if they get too comfortable with you. And I think that's mainly what the deal is. They get comfortable with you and they start to know your pattern. So you have to change your pattern up. Yeah, it's auctionzip.com. It's been around for, man, I gotta say 15 years. I want to say longer than that, but I've been messing with them for about 15 years. It's just a auctioneer's platform, pretty much, that you can post your auctions, either house auctions, live auctions, online auctions, car auctions, police auctions, sort of like a high bid but they've been around for a long time. And guys, I'm going to try to do another live listing hangout on Wednesday. Not sure yet, probably between 4 and 6 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not doing anything, or if you're, just getting lowering down the end of your day, getting towards the end of the day, or getting ready for dinner, come hang out for a few minutes. Just stop in and say hello. I really appreciate that. This is another lot of Hunter sprayers. This is actually the spray bodies. Sometimes, guys, you'll go to yard sales and you'll see somebody bought the wrong ones and they're too lazy to bring it back to Home Depot. So you can usually get a good score, especially if the husband's in the house and the wife's selling it. Let me know if when I showed that or when I talked about it, it was too fast. So next time I know when I do something like that, I can go a little slower. If somebody in the chat could let me know, I'd appreciate that. I will, Jen. I definitely will. I'm going to try to do it every Wednesday between that time. It's only going to be for about 45 minutes to an hour because I want to be able to get a playback value or watch hours, if that makes any sense. And I'll still do my shorts 2 to 3 times a week. I have one coming out today, and I know I'll be able to make some this weekend, get some footage, so that will be cool. I'm hoping to do a meetup short this weekend too with the person I'm going to help out. So that'll be really cool. again, guys, I appreciate everybody for hanging out and just listening and understanding the way that we work here. Mo's just being a good dad and doing what he's supposed to do, and I also have to try to get work done as well. So sometimes there's some dead air, but this is a listing work morning show. So replacement. Oh, you guys got that one. Sorry, guys. That was funny. Sometimes I'll do the whole listing and not realize it's not muted. I'm banging these listings out, guys. I hope you guys are doing the same. Leroy's killing it. You guys can hardly see it, but now I'm doing another pack of the threaded tabs. I like to switch them when I do my pitches so I don't blend all my pitches in. So you'll notice sometimes I'll do like the sprayers, or then I'll do some of these dies or taps, and I jump back and forth. It's just the way that I like to do it. Can someone please tell me that you hear me? Thank you, Holly. I almost thought I was by myself. Oh, C-clamps, cool. Some of those C-clamps, Mike, are good money. A lot of the small ones, I sell some of the small, tiny ones for like 15, 20 bucks a piece. And if you have the bigger ones, but the old with the like real fancy nuts on them, those are worth some decent money too. Always look up the name brands on those, Mike, because sometimes some of those are real collectible. I mean, depending on what your real collectible is, but to me, if it's 20 bucks a piece, something like that, that's decent money. And you must find those at the auctions a lot.
How do you do?
I had to do a check and make sure I was there. That nobody left, but everybody was quiet.
Because they saw you working. They don't want to just. Is that a real thing? Let's see here. I think everyone's supporting the Chiefs.
Oh, Mike, this is this guy. He is Art Vandel's cousin. His name is Moji from he's the Humpty Dance guy. If you don't know who that is, he got the nickname from Tommy. So his name is Moji, and if you don't know who Moji is, please go back and look. See, they're all coming out of the woodwork now. Hi, Holly. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody?
So what was for breakfast?
French toast and pancakes.
And who did you send some to?
Myself.
Greedy.
This guy.
There's the Humpty Dance face.
That's right.
You got your own emoji.
Oh, there we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. $64 in Florida. Oh, that must be nice. My car was frozen when I went up there a minute ago. It's like maybe 40 now.
Holly, you must be way down in Florida.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, man?
Mike has a co-host that reminds me of you. Scared of everything.
You know what funny thing is? I use, because these are, if you haven't figured out already, I don't make pancakes from scratch every morning. These are like frozen pancakes, but I use the air fryer to warm them up. So it is pretty fast. I will say that. Central Florida. Yeah.
So Central is would be what, Orlando? Would that be considered Central?
I think so. Is that? Let's take a look at the map of Florida.
When I
Florida.
went there, they consider it something different. So don't look it up because it looks like it's central. That's why I asked. Because they might, Floridians might consider it different.
Central Florida is actual. Okay. Does it by county? I don't know.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Orlando, okay.
Wow, there's an east, a west, a north, a south, a southeast, a southwest, and a central.
And then there's just Mickey Mouse land.
Yes.
When I was a kid, we went down there. I was like 13, and we went to the gas station outside of the Disneyland. And we asked the guy, how's business? Business must be busy. He goes, actually, business was better before the rat with ears got here. So funny.
He must have been there a while though. I think Disney World opened in 60 something, 55.
Yeah.
So he was
But you figure before Disney World got there, he was probably like the best show in town. And then once they built Disney and all these other big gas stations came in, then it put him under.
Yeah. That's true. His Orlando. Supposedly Disney was trying to buy land on the cheap for like years. And then somebody found out about it. And then the prices went through the roof for whatever, 60s prices were. I have a friend who goes to Disneyland every single day on his birthday because he was born the day that Disneyland opened. Whenever it was, 55, 56, whenever that was. Oh, Disney World opened 71. See, it was later than I thought.
Yeah, I didn't think 60s, but yeah.
Well, maybe it was Walt Disney passed away in the 60s, I think. He passed away before it opened, I think.
Did he pass away before both of them opened?
No. Disney World is it was like 15 years after Disneyland. I think Disneyland was like the mid 50s, 55 maybe. See, Florida is divided into 6 regions. Wow, Pensacola's all the way up there. $55, okay. So wow, there's 16 years between the two.
That's crazy.
See, I've been to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and then we drove from there to Disney World, so Orlando.
Yeah.
Walt wanted to open a park in North Missouri. Really? He grew up in my hometown. Roy scratched it after Walt died. I'd say he made the right choice. Walt died in 66. Okay. I mean, see, mid-Missouri, I'm guessing the winters there might be pretty bad. I don't know. I guess it depends where in Missouri. See, now I'm looking at a map of Florida. So that's where, I don't know where half these places are.
I got like 5 things listed while you were loafing.
I'm not loafing. I'm just plain goofing off.
Oh, well, sorry. Deeply apologize.
His brother took over, yeah. Roy Disney. It's going to be a part showing how homesteads made money back in the 1800s. Really?
I personally would rather go to Universal Studios or What's the other one with the animals?
With the zoo?
Busch Gardens.
Where's Busch Gardens? Is that in Florida too?
I believe so, yeah.
I've been to Universal Studios in LA. You can go through the whole thing in one day, though. You don't need multiple days. Like the ones in Florida, if you go to Florida and you go to LA, you'll be disappointed because there's like 17 Disneyland parks or whatever they are. And then, SeaWorld.
Hey, Mo, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you check your Instagram? I'm going to send you a message. I didn't send it yet.
Is this where you tell me you don't want to be on the show anymore?
Yeah, this is where I give my 2-week notice.
Oh, man. I knew this was going to happen.
Listen, there's a lot of people on this show right now that would take my spot in 30 seconds.
I don't think so.
And guys, just so you know, he gets a 45-minute lunch break, but I don't.
Yeah. But I don't get that 10% cut. Of nothing. Wait, what's 10% of nothing? My math's not too good, though. Busch Gardens is in Tampa. Okay. Wasn't a good idea to make money. He loved our little town. He wanted to give back. Is where he grew. Since for animals, he felt he owed. Oh. That's sad that he died. I think if he was around, he might have pushed for it. And pick up my other phone in here too at the same time.
We have a show, guys. We're texting each other so you guys can't hear us. Can't hear.
That's right. This is really secret stuff going on here.
We're talking about you guys.
Yeah, we're trading recipes.
It's not it's just the other words. You find it?
Yes.
Okay. And that's going to be in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Did you send it to me or did you send it to both?
I sent to you because I think you're the only contact I have.
Okay. All right.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd never do that. I only talk about Leroy, and I do it quite openly.
How do I do this?
I sell a lot of Disney things. Is it true that they're cracking down on that? Who is it? I was listening to somebody. Ryan's show. He had an article on how Disney's cracking down on newer Disney items in the Disney store, like reselling of them. I still sell old. I don't have new Disney stuff. I have old vintage like figurines and some old T-shirts and like a sweatshirt, that type of thing. I don't have any new stuff though. Unless you count Star Wars stuff. I think I have some Star Wars stuff because they own that now. I haven't heard of that, but I've seen people buy 10 things each and resell them. Yeah, I could see that. I would. If I was in Disneyland, Disney World, you get something in cheap, why not? I'm not the biggest fan of Disneyland. I've been there, I don't know, lots of times, but I didn't know there were that many strollers. I never noticed until I had kids that many strollers. It's a stroller park.
Did you say how many strollers?
Yeah. You go to Disneyland, Disney World. I never noticed until the last, when I started going with my kids, how many strollers there were. I could see an ocean of strollers. I mean, they should have some of those for adults. Why is it the kids are the only ones? They should have motorized strollers. You can just like go in there and take a nap. You're waiting 3 hours for a 30-second ride or 10-second ride. It's ridiculous. I don't like waiting in line. I took pictures of all the strollers lined up. Yeah, it's ridiculous, the strollers. I hate it. And I have kids. I still hate it. I mean, I don't know. Disneyland for me is not fun. It's fun going with kids because they haven't seen this stuff before, so that's fun to watch that. But other than that, couldn't really care less about the rides. To be honest, I have friends that go there. They just sit at the bars the whole time because they say the drinks are actually pretty good. They're expensive, though. I wouldn't. If you're going to go there, I'm sure you could go to a better place, cheaper drinks, but I don't know. Florida might be okay. I've been to Disney World once, many years ago. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, that was quick. I just touched that thing. Boom. How's everybody?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. Just got back. Picked up some decent stuff at the auction.
We didn't tell anybody you were coming today.
How's everybody?
Good, man.
Guys, this is Julian from the Bearded Thrift Machine or Bearded Thrift Machine.
Hey, everybody.
How was the auction? You pick up any good stuff or what?
Yeah, I kind of spent more than I wanted to, but I got 2 Tapco brake buddies for like molding, and
Okay.
those things go for, I didn't actually know what they were. I had to look it up, but they go for about $350 new, $250 used, and I have one without the case and one with the case. So I got 2 of them for under $200, and one should sell for like $275. So
Nice.
I'll definitely double my money. And then I got some other things.
Golf club.
No, they had a set going, but it was insane. I mean, it was like the set went for $115 and it's only worth $150 at the max.
Wow. Tommy, that's not nice.
Yeah, I can speak. A lot of times on the other show, I just let everybody else speak.
And I told him, I said, you need to come over, come hang out with the guys for a little while. So,
I mean, your last show was crazy, though. That was unbelievable. I mean, like 500-600 people in the chat.
Yeah, and they were talking about stuff that I didn't know about. Yeah, I mean, they'd be like, "What, you know?" And which is insane because I actually watch them a lot, and I don't know. I mean, I picked up a Stanley door sash holder. I've never seen this thing. It's like it almost looks like a boat anchor that I guess holds the sash of the door together to like drill it.
yes,
That thing goes for like $189.
it's big and it goes over it goes right.
Yep.
The door goes in between. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what else is good too? The Stanley to make the butts, to make where the hinges, they call them the butts.
Yep.
It's just a small little. They sell sets of them.
Yep.
And they have different sizes, like your 1.5 inches. Don't stop talking about tools.
See, now this is going right over. I'm just okay.
Yeah, it's actually funny because they were on sale too. There was 2 sets of them, and they go for about $100.
Yeah.
And
If you
they
get
had
the whole set.
So what?
If you can get the whole set.
Yeah, they had the whole set. They had the box, the whole set, and everything. But at the auction, they went for $75. So there was no money to be made.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I had zero chance. Zero. But
yeah. Tommy cracks me up. So if you don't mind, you probably say it in your video. What did you spend total? Did you spend a lot?
Well, I bought some stuff for myself. They had a lot of ammunition going up for sale, and I shoot a caliber that a lot of people don't shoot in handguns. So I wiped out their stack of that because it was going for a decent amount of money. So
Normal's very expensive right now, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, I shoot a lot, and if you shoot some calibers like a 9mm, you're talking $2 a round, $1.50 a round. You know, a year ago there was 50 cents to a quarter a round, not even. So, but on the stuff I'm going to resell, I only bought $3.90. So,
I'm sorry. Wow. I'm just reading the chat. I apologize.
I guess it's
Julian, you don't have to say anything. But anyway, so
the dolphins. I like dolphins. I have a boat. I go out there and swim with the dolphins sometimes.
Do you really in Florida?
No, I'm in right off our coast. If you go out to Myrtle Beach,
they come up that way in the summer. Yeah. Nice.
You go out. I go out about we go about 15 miles out. We have an older boat, so we don't go out too far. We've been out 35 miles, but it's a single engine, so 35 miles is really pushing that old boat to its limits. Mm-hmm. And you see all types of stuff. Big dolphin. We had a whale one time. Big sharks.
Really?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't swim with sharks?
No. I'm kind of scared of them. We were out one time. I took a 17-foot aluminum boat out over 5 miles, and we saw a huge shark come up, and I was like, never again.
Did you think you were pretty much done at that point?
Yeah, it was funny because that was my breaking point where I was like, I'm not going out on these small boats anymore. And my dad purchased a little bit bigger boat, and then I had another instance where I had a flats. I sold all my boats to get out of debt, and I had a 19-foot flats boat, which is a boat made for like the creek because I live in the creek area. And me and my girlfriend were going out, and a hurricane was coming in, and it was nowhere near, but the swells were starting to come in, and we hit a swell easily now, like 4 to 5 foot. That doesn't seem like a big wave, but when you're in a small boat, that's a big wave. And she was like, I am done. Like, there's no more coming out in the ocean in this boat. And I was like, I agree.
Well, that shark could have just
jumped. Yeah.
Not even jumped. Like, he could have just pushed his tail, and that boat was like going.
Yeah, it was a small boat.
Well, next time, bring your GoPro.
Yeah, I don't know, ever.
Just in case you can make for a good video. You might not be here, but we can get the GoPro footage.
Yeah, that scuba diving guy that goes down and grabs all the GoPro stuff, like everybody's stuff, he would have to go recover the camera.
You'd have to go recover.
I would be dead, 100%.
Now, how far is that from your house?
Where I go fishing?
Yeah, where you can see like the dolphins and stuff.
Oh, like less than a minute. Really? I live really close to the ocean. Like.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's not. Yeah, it's. I live like there's 2 17s in my area. There's Business and Bypass. I live right on the other side of Bypass 17. I bought this house. Let's just say I couldn't afford it now because I bought it a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah.
My neighbors want to know what I do for a living because they're like, "How do you live in this community?" Like, because everybody's sold out. I'm like the original person here because I bought it when it was new, and everybody has cashed in on their houses going up. So I have like brand new neighbors because everybody they shot up so fast in prices. I bought at the bottom like in 2009, 2010. So it was rock bottom, pricing on houses. But now these things have like really shot up in price.
Well, I mean that's awesome that you were able to get it when you did.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you do it, the wife might want, well, not the wife yet, but she might want a bigger house, but you just have to make it work.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is it's in a good location. That's where it's a smaller house, but it's in a solid location. Like you can't.
Can you vacation rent or not really?
We have an HOA that says that you can't. But it says in the bylaws, because I've read it, I think that you can do long-term rentals. So it wouldn't be a bad spot because it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. It's just one of those regular houses. Yeah. But you could do a long-term rental and easily make more than what your mortgage is on this house.
That's the same as our neighborhood. They don't like the short-term. What do you call it? They're actually writing laws, so you can't do that.
Yeah,
only do the long-term stuff.
Yeah, does that have to be over like 6 months to a year?
Something like that. They want extended stays.
Yeah,
they don't want like these 3-day stays or whatever. Like,
yeah, they don't want the what's that? You guys know where you can rent it for the day or two. I forgot the name of it.
I just blanked on it too. That is, what do you call it?
It's huge. I do it all the time too.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
I just stayed in one of those up in the mountains.
Yeah.
I mean, those are cool if you can get them, but the hotel industry doesn't like them. The rental industry doesn't like them.
Thank you, Holly. So, what else is going on, Julian? You don't normally talk, you don't have to talk about, but how's the dog?
Good. He's actually in the next video. I'm still trying to save some money he needs another leg surgery. He got injured pretty bad when he was on the job. We had a surgery. He's been like, the dog is insane. And so right now I'm trying to get him another leg surgery to fix his leg. So he did go to the mountains with us, but he had to stay. I don't like him to be on his leg a lot because it's injured. So we're trying to. The worst thing is that the surgery is expensive, and the first one it took and then it healed and then the plate got infected because he has a fake knee. Yeah. So it's like I never realized how much it costs, I guess, to have surgery on dogs. I mean, they actually replaced his knee. So
Mo, you know the dog was a service dog, right? Nobody cares about Julian, but the dog was a service dog.
Really?
Oh, yeah, Julian's an ex police officer.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Well, we don't care about him. We care about the dog.
Yeah. He. Well, the police department too. I mean, the amount of money they have wrapped up in this dog was way more than they have wrapped up in my training. That dog's trained. I always look at him. I'm like, you don't even know how to sit, and you're like a $30,000 dog. Like.
If you didn't sit, you'd get fired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he could do whatever he wanted when he was a cop.
If you punch somebody, you'd lose your job in your house. If he bit somebody, he would just get a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, it's to get insurance on him now is actually, since he has a pre-existing condition and he's so old. See, I used to carry insurance on him until he turned 8. The PD did, and I was going to extend it, but after his one. They actually dropped him from the insurance. So I don't know if I could. I don't know. I might actually look into that definitely, Tommy, to see if I could do that because it is. I mean, it's his last one, and they cut the PD a break. It was over $3,400.
What is how do I say this? So they did all the training for him. How many years did you guys work side by side?
We were together 5 years.
5 years you guys worked side by side.
Yeah, he was in the car for 5 years.
And so that would mean that, yes, somebody else trained him, but if you had to on the side, you could probably do dog training. And because of what your position was, that would push you right along. Is that true or is that not true?
I actually trained him. Where I went when I got him, he was a untrained dog. And so I too went to training to learn how to train him, because after you get out of canine training, you have to keep up a certain amount of training hours per month, federally, and you have to be logged and everything.
Yep.
So basically I can train dogs. I could train dogs in tracking and narcotics. He was not a full patrol dog. He doesn't bite. But he did bite people before because we were in fights or whatever. So he has bitten humans, but he wasn't trained to. He was just protecting himself. But I can train, I could definitely train a dog for obedience training 100%, because I have over years and years.
Yeah, because people don't realize that. I mean, just saying that when you get older and your life settles down a little bit, you'll still always have that in your pocket that you were a canine officer, and that's gonna. I still think that will hold a lot of clout. Yeah,
I also hold a whole bunch of other certifications. I was a whole bunch of instructors. I was a jet ski instructor. That was pretty cool.
No, we don't care about that. We care about the dog.
Listen, I can teach you how to jet ski and save people's lives in the ocean.
No, it's just the dog, Julian. We would have had the dog on the show, but we didn't know if he was interested.
Yeah, he's napping. He's in my next video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's out and about. So he's actually napping right now. My girlfriend works night shift, so they're sleeping.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely could train. I've trained him a lot. So I've trained. I had 2 other dogs too, and so I could. Obedience is where it would be at. I could definitely train dogs for obedience.
You can tell us about the other certifications you have. I was just teasing you, buddy.
No, it's okay. You'll never know. You'll never know my other hidden talents.
So jet ski because you're so close to the water.
Yeah, I was the beach patrol. I was a sergeant, so I was like a supervisor, but I was also over like their beach patrol training for jet skis. So I did that. That was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, puppies are cool. I like dogs. They give me somebody to talk to all day.
Mo, go for it.
Sorry, I was just reading the chat there.
I don't
So
want to
who's up on your show on Tuesday next week? How are you going to top the last show that you have there?
Kat doesn't tell me who's on the show. She did tell me Jocelyn was going to be on. But other than that, I usually don't ask until Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have no idea.
You just like to be surprised, or?
Yeah. And usually I'm so busy up until that point. And then, I actually, we'll chat back and forth about what's going on. But usually I don't. I know she's booked all the way up until like end of March.
Oh, wow.
Because she told me that it is. She said that the show's booked all the way until like March or April.
Do you guys have like a theme, or is it just basically, you're going to talk to the guest about, them?
Yeah, no theme.
No theme. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you have a dolphin. That's a theme, right?
We have a dolphin theme. Yeah,
that's true.
That's really about it. I mean, it's very.
It's very.
I like it. Yeah, it's very open. So it
Yeah.
allow people to talk whatever they want and go from there. A lot of especially with Jocelyn on, it was more about like YouTube and how to grow that stuff because obviously she has monstrous YouTube.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm on with OBX Picker tonight. Shoot me what time that is again. I totally I think you said 8 or 9, 7, somewhere in there. I'm free no matter what. I'm home all day. I'm just be listing all day long. So
yeah, and that's a very nice show too. Eric is a nice guy. I talk to Eric all the time. How far is he from you?
Well, he's in the middle of the ocean, so he's pretty far. He lives it's got to be like 5 hours away.
See, the way I look, I don't think it's because he's 5 hours from me. You guys are you're what did we looked it up? You're like 6 hours from me.
8 Eastern, okay, I'll be there. He's got to be. He's however long it takes him to get to the mainland. Just add an hour, I guess, because he would be an hour north of me, and then however long it takes for him to get to.
But he has a bridge, right? Not a ferry.
I don't know.
I think they have.
You have a bridge.
Yeah, I think he has a bridge. He has his own bridge. It's the OBX bridge.
There you go.
No, actually, she just asked me like when I first started with the show, like everybody's account was very small at that point, and I didn't have any like subs or anything. And she was like, "Do you just want to be my co-host?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then it grew. Like she's grown exponentially since that point.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so have I, but she's grown much faster. So the show got like very, very big, very quick. Not huge, but it's still. I mean, it's still pretty big. I mean, I think it is.
No, it's huge. I mean,
yeah. So
yeah, she's what 7,000 now.
Well, yeah, well over 7,000.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she just asked me. It wasn't like I like barely kind of knew her.
Did you get any subs from that little visit last week?
Yeah, I did. It did pretty good. I like over 100, maybe 200.
That's awesome.
That is, yeah.
And one of my videos, I don't get a ton of views. Like if I get over 500 views, that's a lot for me. And the 2 last videos, I think I did over 1,000.
And if you look, Tommy said earlier on in the conversation, he said you're gonna blow up.
Yeah, the climb. I watched TubeBuddy on my thing or whatever it's called, and it is climbing. I usually go like this a lot, like dips and dips, and so far in the last 3 days, it hasn't dipped down.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, and I think my first interview, my first host, it was with Over the Years. I think that was it.
Oh, with Tim?
Yeah, with Tim. Because we talked about dinosaurs.
There you go.
Look, I'm still wearing a dinosaur shirt.
Was that the first show what was the first show you ever did a live on? Cats?
No, it was Mountain Man Treasure.
That's right, because I was jealous and mad. Yeah, I remember.
Man, lives are. I mean, Tommy's always talking about it, but lives are really tough, though. I mean, a lot more than pre-recorded stuff. I don't know though. I don't know. I still don't get how you guys keep up with the chat though, because even this right here, where it's not even moving at all. You just pick out questions and ignore the fluff, I guess, or.
And it's hard because when and I've noticed this because I've been in Run. Yeah. See, Jurassic Park. He's a Jurassic Park fan. So
there you go.
I have a question. Like, I don't know because I live in a good area, and I think all 3 of us here do. But like, what could she do actually to make her internet better? Could she pay like $5,000 to get something to help it better, or there's nothing that will work? How does that work?
I was reading Tommy's thing. I need to do that. I have obviously you've been on my channel. I have not done that at all, what you just said, and I need to do that because I think that does help. People have been saying they've been watching my videos, but none of my stuff is in playlists. Like I have like hundreds of videos already, or like 110 or 120, and I have like 5 in playlists. So I need to sit down and get serious about it because I've just been pumping out stuff like every day. And I don't know how she would get her internet better. I feel like the internet company could run better lines or something. I don't know.
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
I don't
if
know.
I call HTC, if we're around me, I'm like, dude, I need better internet. They come and do it.
Because I always think about like some of those people that are just way out in the boondocks. Like, is there really a way they can get it better? Like, do I pay $10,000 and I can get a tower in my yard? Like, how does that work?
I mean, if you have Comcast, they do surveys, and they'll let you know like 6 months a year in advance if they're gonna be out there. See the relics.
Just don't draw a picture.
No, I have the same struggle. Mine's got a little bit better now, but I'm surprised because usually I would drop off every 15 minutes. But yeah,
I love women too, Tommy.
see, Leroy, the way it works is when man loves a woman. There you go. Hey, Derek, how's it going now? We were playing the video maybe half an hour ago. His dancing video.
And you work a lot, so I know you probably don't have time to watch a lot of YouTubers that are in the community. Do you watch people when you're listing or when you're packing?
Yeah, especially if I'm doing, because I have like 2 separate areas now to list. I do my golf clubs actually where I'm sitting now, which is next to another computer. And usually I'll put YouTube on. A lot of times you catch me in like chats midday when people are also listing and talking and stuff. And then never usually in the morning because I'm always doing something in the morning, and then later at night. A lot of times I'm actually watching, like I watched Yakov last night, but I wasn't in the chat. I was actually on my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm usually watching something, but I'm never talking.
Yeah.
I'm usually like doing stuff. It's weird to, once you're in the chat and you're like chatting, I feel like it's rude to say hi, and then people won't like, if you don't answer back, they're like, where did you go? So I'm just listening in. So, but I watch a lot. because it plays stuff in the background if I'm done with like listening to music, because I list a lot, so you have to have something to do.
Now, I know you're on, and I'm not saying this the bad way, but I know you're on, like, to me, you're on Cat's level. So you guys, like, you list how many items a day?
Recently I've been listing higher price items, so it hasn't been a whole lot. Yesterday was a low bid listing. I did 20. I usually do 15 to 30. It depends on what I'm listing, especially if I prep the night before. If I prep the night before, I got 5 to 10 pairs of shoes ready to go, and everything I bought today at the auction will be listed by the time I'm on with Eric tonight. So once I'm done with this, I will list all the way up until it's done.
Yeah,
so
you let us know when you need to leave. We appreciate you coming on. So
no, yeah, I'm good until, because it's not that many items, maybe like 20, and I move pretty quick. I have everything already set up, prepped, and if you have everything prepped the night before, I can move pretty fast. Like, I already cleaned the shoes; they're all nice and clean. They're sitting there. I already know how to, like. I've already comped them out and basically saved the drafts in like my stuff, and all I have to do is take pictures and it's good to go.
now, do you do everything with your phone?
Everything with my phone. Yep.
100%, even the descriptions, titles, everything. I find it difficult to do that. I tried it. I think I'm just used to a PC too much.
And I think it's and people say that, like, if whatever you're used to is easiest for you. Like, if I had to change something the other day and use a computer because I couldn't do it on my phone. Maybe it was like the shipping and handling. Yeah, because I was going on vacation. I extended it. It took me forever to figure out how to do that. I like YouTubed how to do it. I was like,
eBay. I mean, Lee was saying this yesterday. He said, "Oh, I couldn't figure out how to do this or that." eBay is not exactly the easiest site to use if you never used it before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's like literally 3 or 4 different ways to do everything, and they don't make it straightforward. Like, I don't know, listing on Amazon's a little. I would say it's much easier, but even though I prefer eBay though overall.
And Julian, you're 90% eBay.
Yeah, like I haven't done Amazon. I just started cross posting to Macari and had a good week, or actually a good month. I did over $600, $700 on that. So that was a pretty good month on there. That was my first month actually on it, and I've only listed, I think, 115 items. So it was pretty decent.
Yeah, I need to push Macari more. I barely have anything on there. The one I'm not a big fan of is Poshmark, but
yeah, I've been cross posting to Poshmark, and I've only sold 3 things.
See, I thought it was just me, but I'm hearing that from a lot of people. I mean, I haven't listed anything close to what I list on eBay, but just the idea of sharing and all that, I mean, that feels like a waste of time to me.
Yeah, especially if you have I think it's a waste of time. I don't have the time for it. I literally don't. Like, I'll put it on there and then forget it, and if it sells, it sells. If not, I just remember to delete it when it sells on another platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, Macari's good. I used to not think it was that great, but a lot of stuff moved on Macari very quickly.
Are you doing mainly, I guess, clothing and shoes on Macari, or?
I basically split it up so my brain can function on where stuff is. So Poshmark is, I know you can sell more than clothing and shoes on Poshmark, but it's only clothing and shoes. So when something sells that's a clothing or that, I know it's on Posh to go delete it. Okay. And then Macari is basically everything else, like eBay. I just haven't caught up to my eBay yet. So like I will do maybe 20 a day to cross post to catch up. And I haven't done any of my single irons yet, or single clubs. I've only done my iron sets on Macari, which I sold 2, I think. I sold an expensive one too, over $100 on there. Okay. So I just haven't caught up, but eventually all my eBay stuff will be on Macari, and then only clothing and shoes on Poshmark.
See, I need to push Macari more. I mean, basically right now I'm just eBay, Amazon, I guess Bonanza if you really count that, but those trickle in randomly because you don't really have to do anything anyway. But yeah, I need. So you haven't touched Amazon yet, or?
I was gonna try to get that into this year, and time is just going by so fast already. Yeah. It's like already February, and I was like, geez, that first month went by fast. So we'll see if I do this year with Amazon. eBay's been the only scary thing about eBay is anything can be taken away from you very quickly. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to because when I quit my job, I didn't really have a good sense of what this all entailed.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of time. So I'm trying to get other sources of income coming in now. That's what I'm facing this year. So we'll see, because the first year I was playing it pretty dangerous. I was only making money on eBay. I did all right. I mean, I paid my bills, but
yeah, eBay. I mean, I've been at the point where they cut me off. I had like 3 months where they just I had an issue with my account. Long story short, they mixed me up with somebody else. Yeah, because I used to run a shipping store, so we'd have multiple addresses there. So my original account was listed at that address, and I guess somebody else there had a mailbox, and their account was shut down. So they connected me. That's my theory on it. They didn't actually tell me that. They never confirmed it. But that's the only thing I could think of. So it took me 3 months to get, and I had 4 accounts. All my accounts. I don't separate the accounts by like IP address like some people. Mm-hmm. But so a buying account, selling account, and 3 selling accounts. So long story short, they reinstated without saying anything. I just showed up one day and I could log in.
Huh.
That was it. No idea why or whatever, but yeah.
And Julian, I'm not being rude. I'm actually listing. So
no problem. I got an email that my PayPal account got temporarily suspended because there's fraudulent activity on a credit card, which makes no sense because I have only one credit card linked to it, but I made a pretty big purchase, and I wonder if they flagged that because it was I don't know. I usually don't spend that much money on that card.
Yeah.
Did you buy Tommy a car? Or did you buy Cat a car?
No.
No, it's weird with PayPal, or they'll flag you for somebody else doing something that's associated with you somehow. So,
and that's what my girlfriend says. She's like, well, maybe it's a scam. Take a look at it, because it said that I couldn't log into PayPal and like send money or retrieve money, because I have a little bit of money sitting on that account. And I did. I went in, logged in, and then sent my girlfriend some money just to see if it worked, and it worked fine. So I was like, that might be a false.
It might be then. Yeah, especially if there's a link in there they want you to click on or something. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, so I did. I just went to the website, and everything seemed to work fine. So I was like, we'll just let that one slide.
Yeah, I think my wife got maybe a year ago. She got an email, and she said, "I don't even have a PayPal account," but it had her name and it had her email address. They said, "Oh, your PayPal account, blah 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 email," and she said, "How does that work?" And she thought it had something to do with me. She's all, "Well, you have a PayPal account. You use it all the time." And I said, "Well, just delete the email and see what happens." And nothing happened after that. So
yeah, let me look at the return email address.
Hi, Susie. How are you?
yeah, I don't know is PayPal doing better than they did when they had eBay with them, or worse? Because I know they picked up. Who did they pick up? They picked up a couple other. I think they deal with Macari now, and they deal. Or does Macari have their own internal? PayPal. Let's see here.
I don't even see that email anymore.
Why is Neil Patrick Harris doing a PayPal commercial? That's weird.
I have no idea.
Oh, he is. Doogie Howser's doing PayPal commercials.
Yeah, that's what happens when your money gets low.
Yes.
When you see Shaquille O'Neal doing like these like insurance commercials, I mean, he's still getting really good money, but what was his first? He had a shoe contract. What was his shoe contract? $100 million.
Easily. I think it was what, Reebok. I think it was back in the day. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I mean,
funny you see how as these guys get older, the things that they sponsor, the people that they get hired by is just funny.
Shaquille O'Neal does everything now. He does he does like a tax service. He does like the gold something.
He gets good money off the general.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the general. That's great.
Yeah, the general.
I wonder if the general is owned by one of the bigger insurance companies, or
sometimes that stuff is.
Now that song is stuck in my head. The general little tag thing. I was kind of sad when eBay and PayPal split up because
it was
so easy to use.
But we were one for like 4 years.
It was more than 4 years, I think.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I know a lot of people that. I mean, I think they still use them, right?
Julian didn't even know how to spell eBay before they told everybody that eBay was going to change over to something else.
I can probably barely spell it now.
and I'm not teasing you saying that you can't spell. I'm the one that can't spell. But you weren't really messing with eBay. You just started what? 2 years ago?
Yeah, no, less than that. I started November of 2019. So,
did you have an eBay account for buying? You must have.
Yeah, because my account started. I think I started my account in 2017. So I used to buy boat parts and car parts off eBay because I would always work on my boat or my car would break down, so I had to buy cheap parts off eBay.
Chuck and Shaq arguing. Those two are funny. I mean, Shaq should be set. I don't know if he's I heard Barkley had gambling issues, but hopefully Shaq's not the same. But I mean, he should be worth like $500 million or something like that, I'm guessing.
$500 million is pretty good.
I'm guessing. I mean, if I was to look it up, Shaquille O'Neal net worth. $400 million, according to who is this? TheSportsRush.com. Yeah, he's got to be fine.
Julian, you're only a little under that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just subtract a couple of zeros. Like
all of them.
Yeah, all of them but the
What are you doing?
All of anything on this side of the dot.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you
if there's zeros before the slash, after the slash, and then the dot, don't put those in.
Do you guys have the automatic, what do you call it, on eBay? After like 48 hours if they don't pay? I have that thing. It sends them a message automatically. Non-payment, what do you call it? Non-payment case or whatever. Because Holly was asking, what do you do when someone doesn't pay? It's been a week or more.
Yeah, I would open up a case against them.
Yeah, I open up cases within 48 hours, unless they email me and say, you know what, I get paid on Friday or something like that. And then
I do the same thing, but it takes so long. Like right now, I had something sell on auction, so it took 10 days to sell. They didn't pay, so now I'm waiting on that, and it just got relisted. Now it's like 20. I don't, it's just annoying. But yeah, I would definitely. I'm the same as you. If they email me and they're like, "Hey, I'll pay for it just this day," and they usually do. But if they haven't reached out or emailed me, I usually open a case as soon as I can.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I still understand why paying for a buy it now is different from paying for an auction. It baffles me that these little things that eBay has that they haven't fixed. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that they make money by holding money or something like that. But if the guy hasn't paid yet, I don't know how that works because technically they could never pay for it. So I don't know. It's kind of layaway in a sense.
With as many things as you have in your store, I mean, a lot of you guys do too, but I was just wondering, like, how often do any of you guys that have over 1,000 items, how often do you honestly contact eBay? Like either for a returns, if they don't, that you have to like message them, so you have to get permission through them or clear something up through them. Are you guys doing that once a week or more than once a week?
See, I think you might have frozen up. Oh no.
I was hardly ever.
Okay.
I think I'm the opposite of most people. Everyone says they just go to Facebook and was at eBay for business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the phone with eBay once every 2 weeks, I would say. I just let it while I'm listing. If I see something, I'll just let it, and they'll call you back within a minute if you call super early in the morning. So they probably know who I am and don't want to pick up the phone by now. But I don't know. They're not too hard to deal with. I mean, a lot of people say they're super hard. Like, unless you get, suspended, that's a different story. Because I've been going through that.
Yeah.
Then they won't even. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. We have no control over that. But for other stuff, twice a month probably. Yeah, say I'm with Derek twice a month. But I usually call. And if you call super early, I get the folks from Ireland. Not that I got any problem with anybody, but those guys are good. But you have to call within my time, like between, 8, 9 in the morning.
That's so funny you said that. I called the other day and I forget what it was about. Not a huge issue. I don't remember. But I got somebody from Ireland and they were like top notch.
They're super polite. Polite. Like I said, I'm good with everybody. But
I wasn't polite in the beginning of that conversation. Yeah. And by the end, I was like, "You're amazing. I don't even care if you fix the issue." I just want to hear them speak.
Are you from Dublin? Oh, okay. No, but I mean, I agree with you. Right on. They were on the ball.
But I don't really call them too much. I don't remember why I called them.
Now I don't as much because you can go in and do you can check for defects and straight on the website. So actually I haven't done that yet, but I check that pretty much daily. So that used to be how I would call once a month just to get rid of defects. Press to remove. See, this is an annoying one. I got a neutral feedback, and in the feedback it says, "Very helpful, speedy delivery, hope to do business again." But then you gave me neutral feedback. I mean, and I know it's if you call about or a question about neutral feedback, they'll just say, "Well, it doesn't affect you. Why do you care?" But I don't know. It just looks odd.
Yeah, I just got 2 neutral feedbacks almost back to back from international buyers because the thing was damaged when it got there, which really I could probably call because it went to Kentucky first, then it got shipped out. It wasn't damaged by the time. But I was like, but you said if I call them, most likely they're going to be like, what? Why are you calling them? Because one of them was, I know these kind of made me mad because these were like some really nice golf clubs. Like they were old and they were like barely used. And when they got there, one must have been damaged on the bottom where it got hit by something pretty hard.
Yeah.
The guy said one had a chip in it. And I was like, dude, take a picture. I said, we'll get, they'll back. Usually that's okay. Like GSP will handle that. So I've had that happen before. But they gave me a neutral feedback and I was like, pfft. And they didn't contact me first. So you just had to contact me first. But there were some nice golf clubs. They spent a lot of money on them too. So I was kind of upset that they got damaged.
They didn't ask for return or anything? They didn't ask for return or anything or money back or anything?
Nothing. I was like, dude, we could have worked this out.
I don't understand that at all.
Mm-mm.
Even a scammer asks for money back.
Yeah. I was like, dude, we could work it out. I'm not unreasonable. We can, because they were nice golf clubs. And you're not going to find them. They were like from like the 90s and in like mint condition. Somebody had them in their garage for 30 years.
And he is not unreasonable, guys. I mean, he's on a big talk show and he just sits there and he just read. I go in there just to message him in the chats, just to make him laugh, to see him laugh on the screen.
Actually, it's funny. A lot of people on my Instagram will be messaging me on Instagram while I'm in Cat's chat.
I do it just to make you laugh, just to see what you're going to do.
Well, especially the last show, it might have been easier to get a hold of you. I mean, the chat was flying by there. I mean, like, how you
the thing was, and it moves like it'll stop. Like when I'm looking at it, it'll stop, and then it'll fly. Like 30 messages will fly by, and it's like, geez, Louise.
Were you afraid?
Afraid.
Like when you did that show, were you a little nervous?
Yeah, because I didn't know. Usually I can chime in on some sort of something, but I knew how that show was going to go. Was exactly how it went. Was like, I knew I was set up for it because I was like, dude, they're going to be talking about stuff you don't know about. So just sit there and wait till they ask you a question.
Yep.
Because I wasn't going to chime in, because you had to understand most of those people were there for Jocelyn and Misty. It wasn't really like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if I just sat there and did this a lot, you know, I was happy to be there for sure, because that was
you were like the bodyguard.
Yeah, like just y'all talking, but it was fun. I mean, again, very happy to be there for.
Oh yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah, but it was. I knew exactly how that was going to go before I even started on that, which was fine. I mean, they were awesome.
But I bet you learned a lot.
Yeah, I actually watch Crazy Lamp Lady a lot. She's got a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of. There's a lot that I'm missing.
Julian, I got a nice piece I just listed.
What is that?
A router.
That is a router. That's a nice router.
Yeah, it is. $1.80.
Nice. Where's the Crazy Lamp Lady located?
Florida, right?
She's in Florida.
I thought she was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I might be wrong.
It's funny that she was talking about personal space, and I'm exactly the same. Like, she needs her. I don't know if she was talking about there or somewhere else. How she needs her personal space, and people kind of in the thrift stores coming closer to her, especially these days. Oh, PA. Okay. Yeah, I don't even go down aisles sometimes. But I don't know, what are your thrift stores super busy now? Are they crap? Do they have lines out the store or out the door? Do they make you wait, that kind of thing? Or
no,
you're not around here that much either.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same as they were. We never really in South Carolina, right, Leroy? We never really. I mean, they shut down for a little bit, but ever since then, we're still cranking right along as we were before all this stuff happened.
And the cases just keep going up.
Yeah,
it's something I'd rather not talk about.
But here's the funny thing. I'm not really talking about that, but like Goodwills, especially around here, I gotta admit, I was pretty impressed with the way they kind of roll it. Like better, they were like better than Walmart, better than everybody else in terms of getting people in, having signs up and everything. And I didn't really see lines. I don't know if it's just in the Sacramento area, but like you see these lines, people waiting outside for like half an hour just to get in. But I didn't really see that. Or maybe it's like that in like, I don't know, LA or other places, but so yeah, we didn't have much of a stop either. I think maybe only in March, whenever that was when it started. But other than that, it was good.
Yeah, I didn't know she had a metal detecting channel. Does she still post on that? Or is that like
Who, the Crazy Lamp Lady?
Yeah, that's how she started, I think, was on. I'm sure Jennifer might know exactly, but I think she used to be sponsored by a metal detecting company.
To find glass?
Yeah. I thought, like, what type of metal detector?
She's like beachcombing herself, or?
I've never seen the videos. I have no idea.
There was another reseller that I saw a video. I don't even know who it was, but they were on a beach with a metal detector and just kind of looking for stuff.
I should start that. If I could get a metal detector, I might. I have a beach.
You said you're right in the.
You get a shock.
Yeah, I'm right there.
No, that kind of stuff right there, that would blow up.
Yeah, it does. They do that. They do the magnet fishing too. Where they
Yeah, I watch. I would say I watch just as much of non-resellers than I actually watch of resellers on YouTube. I watch a ton of stuff. Ton.
I don't really watch. I have it I listen, but I'd say it's 60%, maybe 75% non-reselling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sports related and just general chat kind of stuff. It's not really even on specific topics, but like specific shows. Not even business related half the time, actually.
Yeah, mine's all entertainment, the stuff I watch.
Yeah, mine's usually movies, TV kind of related type stuff. Crazy Leonard blew up. Metal They weren't happy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Relative.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna actually. I'll probably put that on when I list today and see exactly what that was about.
Huh.
Jen already put it in the chat.
Yeah. Always on the ball. Always.
He is a beast.
Yeah. I don't even know how to drop links.
I just learned.
Dude, your live the other day was good by yourself. I don't know. That's tough.
That is tough.
I did the best I could.
You did wonderful. I haven't. I still don't have the guts to do it alone on my channel.
And I'm going to tell. And you've already heard this story 100 times now, but I thank you because I was always just sitting in the back, and I wouldn't even. And you know that I know my tools, but I would never say anything. And I honestly, man to man, I'm looking you in the face. I honestly get sick of people saying, "Well, Julian's the tool guy," and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, forget this. I need to prove myself. I need to prove that I do know tools, and I need to do it because this is sickening. and don't take that. Like I'm being honest with you.
That's the way to do it.
And I got sick of people saying on different channels that, not that you're not, but that like Julian's the tool guy, and I wasn't proving myself where people will give me any kind of credit. I don't care, but at the end of the day, I needed that little bit of drive to start doing my little shorts and talking about tools more, because I just sat back in the back burner, and then I finally got fed up with it, and I said, you know what, you need to prove yourself.
Yeah, little do they know, I contacted you.
I know.
And I was like, wait a second, you sell tools online? I know. I don't even know that much. I know because I work on cars. I knew car stuff, and I worked in construction too, so I knew a little bit of construction stuff.
Me too.
So I was like, wait a second, I didn't even think about that. And then once you were like, dude, yeah, they sell like crazy on eBay, and I was like, boom. And then once Casey told me, you should probably go look for golf clubs, and I used to actually golf, tournaments and stuff, so I already knew the big brand names that I used to use, and so I was like, wait a second, I know golf clubs too. So then it was like steered straight into those things. So no, but I learned you were the person that told me basically about tools, and then Casey was the one that told me about golf clubs.
And you don't have to explain. I mean, we all learn. We all watch and learn different things from different people. So that's the cool thing.
Oh yeah, how is that going? Your auction for what is it? The Hammerhead.
It's still at 81. Did you see that, Julian? I got this little stupid. I'll go get it. Here goes the hammer again, Mo.
He auctioned just a Hammerhead. I guess it's like a vintage Hammerhead. And like the first day, it started going crazy, and then it's quiet now. But I think he's got like 5 days left on it or something. It's like $80 for this tiny little Hammerhead.
It's a vintage. I don't even know the correct name for it. There's no marking on it, Julian.
Oh yeah.
See how it has the tapered front, and in the back, I hate saying it, but it's sexy.
Hey, what you think? It's okay.
The back, the way it goes down, it's just a really nice looking Hammerhead.
When you got it, was that clean?
I used the wire wheel and polished it up a little bit. But you literally, Julian, when I clean my stuff up, I literally take like 3 minutes a piece. I'm not putting much effort into it.
Yeah, it's unless the piece is worth a ton of money, it's not really, you know.
Well, I was going to put it up for like $20, and I decided to put it up for an auction, and it hasn't stopped.
That's a good looking angle on that claw.
Yeah.
That's a different angle.
Because usually okay.
Yes, Leroy is definitely a curvy guy. But Julian, I know it was I appreciate you taking our offer for coming on. So anytime, again, I just don't want to. I know your time is valuable. Anytime you got to run, just let us know.
I'm good. Fridays, like I said, that stuff I bought today, it doesn't have to be prepped. Like all this stuff is already the stuff from the auction, so that it will go super fast listing. Like 2
I'm
hours.
probably going to jump off at 12 anyway because I got to get packed up and I'm driving to Atlanta at 3.
Okay.
Driving to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Be safe. That's how long of a drive is that?
Only 3.5.
Thought it would be more.
No, it's not that bad for me. It is not that bad.
You a speed demon?
No, I'm a turtle.
Oh.
You got the interstate right there, though, right?
85. I just go right down 85.
Yep.
And if I'm doing it at 3 in the afternoon, by the time I just about get into Georgia, it will be traffic, just about, So, the highways and byways aren't what they used to be because of COVID right now.
Oh, less people on there, you mean?
Not as bad as they used to be.
I'm looking at the map here. It looks like a straight shoot from Spartanburg to Atlanta.
It is, yeah. So I have a question since you guys are both here. So I never had this issue before. I list every day, and I'm showing my pictures, but it's only showing me 8 of them, and I know I put in 12 of them.
It's happened to me before a couple of times. Usually you see it right away because I have my pictures on my phone. It would just have like an X there, or it'll say something like whatever. So it never uploaded.
If I delete them all, so I'm going to delete all my pictures and try to repost them.
I wouldn't delete them all. You can do them individually. So I mean, 8's usually enough, to be honest.
No, it's that $180 item.
Okay.
You want 12 pictures in there.
Yeah.
I want all 12 in there, yeah.
I would keep the 8 you have and just try and upload the ones that are missing.
I don't know which ones are missing.
Oh.
It's weird. It's just weird.
Okay. Yeah, if you got them on your phone still, or however, do you do it from your phone? Or
No.
do you...
Everything I do from the laptop.
Okay.
From the laptop.
I do the last step from my phone. So.
It's so weird. It's still just showing me. It's loading the 8. Let's see what happens. I only picked, I think, 8 now.
If it's loading every now and then, it will just load. And that happens to me because of my internet connection not being so great. Every now and then, I'll just have to wait like a minute or 2.
I'm happy with what's here. I'll just work with that. I need to get this listing done. I've been on this listing for 10 minutes.
Who the hell put a thumbs down? That was me, Jennifer. Sorry.
Here, let me switch it real quick.
That's all good. I heard that they amount to the same thing anyway. So.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was wondering if that was true or not.
I'm wondering because it still means somebody watched even for a second or clicked on it even for a second. So maybe that's what I don't know. Maybe Tommy knows if he's still in the chat, but.
I always get 1 thumbs down on all my videos. And whoever did it, they did it all at the same time. I didn't have any. And then
like click.
Yeah, and then they must have came by and just clicked them on. I was like, that was rude.
It's either the ex-girlfriend or Kayla's ex-boyfriend.
That takes some effort, though. Seriously, going through and clicking on. Okay. I thought I was a boring person, but geez, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's funny.
It is. It's laughable.
We've been warned. We've all been warned so much that it really shouldn't bother you.
Did you guys ever? I mean, I'm sure you have in your chat, but have you ever had like those weird robotic trolls or whatever they are? Or
The ones that boost the numbers up.
well, I've seen those. I mean, not ours.
They had one last week. It was called Jocelyn.
Well, there you go.
Hey, if Tommy's still in the chat, I did have a question about YouTube, and I know he's super knowledgeable. I'm showing, it's real weird, and I was thinking about the robotic ones that show more than like you have, because I'm showing a certain number of subscribers, but on my other dashboard page, I'm showing a different number of subscribers. And I was wondering if like one was a, like you just said, one that's showing more is like the robots or whatever, showing a ton of subscribers, and then the one that I'm showing on my main page is like the ones without the robots. I have no idea. I don't know how YouTube works. But one I'm showing like considerably more than what I'm showing actually on my page. Does that make sense? Like when
That
you
makes
when you go to your dashboard, it shows you like what you have at the top. But if you look on YouTube, it shows me something different.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is this? Because I had a big boost the other day. It shot 50 in like 3 minutes and shot right back down. Like I shot 50, lost 50.
That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
50. Like, jeez. I mean, it's not the same. I've seen similar things with watch time. There's a difference in what it shows in the analytics to what actually shows up on that's credited to you. But
I don't know.
But my number is a lot lower. So
yeah, doing the one video a day has definitely progressed the watch time, because I was like my subs to get monetized. I know it's not like a huge thing, but the subs came way before I was even close to 4,000 watch hours. Like way, I had like hardly any. So I still have some to go. They're hard to get, them watch hours.
They are. And at first, I felt like we weren't getting credit for them at all. And then all of a sudden, it just kicked in out of nowhere.
Really?
So it's starting to kick in slowly. And I feel like though they give you like credit for like 60%. So I don't know I don't understand how that works. There is a discrepancy there. It's maybe even more than that, but I've heard that there's stuff that they count, stuff that they don't count. So I don't know. I still don't know much about YouTube at all.
That's a harder algorithm and system than eBay is, I think.
I think so.
How they pick things to push, and the watch hours are tough, especially because I make very short videos. So my watch time is not per video. It's not very high, Yeah. So people don't watch. If I make an 8-minute video, they usually watch for 5 minutes. So it takes a lot of 5 minutes to get up. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing like longer videos, like 10 minutes. So I get 7 minutes of watch time on average. So it still takes a while.
I think that's once people get, from what I've heard, is once you get monetized, then you want to do that, exactly what you're doing anyway. So like what Jennifer has, I have the complete opposite, I would say. Right now, watch hours are coming relatively easy, but subscribers aren't. So it's because of these long shows, I think. And what I read is that's pretty typical, because what's going to happen is you're going to get, I guess people get notifications nonstop if you're on every single day.
Right.
So that's annoying for some people. So that makes sense. Well, you should make some videos, Jennifer.
Yes, we will all watch them for sure.
Absolutely. Figure out how to make and edit videos. Awesome.
A lot of people edit and use their phones. I watch a very million watch person that I know does it on their phone, because they say they do it on their phone, and I think they edit on their phone too. And so they just use like an iPhone. So it's definitely definitely a good way to do it. And I don't think it. I don't know. The phone is. I edit on my computer, and like it's funny because you say like it's easier on the computer. I would think because I start on the computer, it's going to be easier for me to continue to edit. But I wish I started editing on my phone because then you could do it anywhere.
Yeah, editing is. I mean, I've edited like 3 videos ever. So that's new to me, but I do it on my PC too.
Yeah.
I don't do it on my phone at all.
But people, there's some good editing software for phones that Kat does her editing on her phone, and her videos are good. So
yeah, I think Tommy said what did he say? KindMaster. He mentioned a couple. I think that was the one. I've never used it, but I don't even know what I use. It was on the computer already, I think.
Editing is
Video Pad.
Video.
I'd never even heard of it because I don't have a Mac. Everyone says, "Oh, why don't you just use iMovie or whatever?" Well, I don't have a Mac, so.
Yeah, I don't have a Mac either.
Julian, we get excited over here when we get about 20 viewers. So we don't have 20 now. We had 20 earlier when you were on. But when you're in your chat, when you're in your chats and you get, well, normally you have what, you're up to about 200, right? 210?
Yeah, I think it's slowly growing over 200.
That's nice. Well, they had like 550 last time. Let's see if they can get that again.
Yeah, that one's gonna be, I think already that one has over 5,000 views. I asked Kat the other day. I said, how many views? Because I don't go back and like look at the stuff that we do. And I was like, how many views did I end up getting? She's like, there's well over 5,000 already. And I was like, dang, that's
wow. Especially for a live too.
Yeah.
It's like the best of worlds. I mean, wow.
What do you see? I mean, before we close out, YouTube wise, what are you trying to accomplish?
It's funny you ask because I don't really know. I enjoy making videos, and I always said that I make them because number one, I work alone in a house by myself. So it's actually like I talk, because in my other job I had I was alone, but I always had people around me because I was the supervisor. So I always had interaction with somebody was asking me a question. So like when I talk to the camera, I actually feel like I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah.
So like it gives me, I know it sounds weird, but it gives me somebody to like talk to throughout the day. So making a video a day isn't too bad. I don't mind it. And I don't really, I'm just going to continue to do that. And I like going on lives and chatting, and it's, so that's where this is heading, is I'm just going to keep pushing out content, and I don't really have like a, we'll see where it goes type of deal.
Will you do shorts, and will you do your own lives?
The short things I want to get into, I have to tell you this, I'm not very, techie at all. Like I don't understand. I have now accessed the community thing on YouTube where you can like put, I don't even know what that is. I was asking Kat, I was like, what is this? And she's like, it's a message board, like Instagram. And she's like, you can handle it. You do Instagram. And I was like, and I still haven't posted it because I don't understand how to, like, what to post on it. So I have to research it before I post because I don't know what to do. And so shorts, I would like to do one. Haven't really looked in how to do it. So I basically, like Instagram, solid at. I know exactly because I've been on Instagram for a while. So I know how to do that. So it takes me a while to learn new things. So like shorts, definitely. My own live, I would like to do that. I just have to find some time to do it. So that would be my only thing. And I don't want to do it like someday. I know I can't do it like on Thursdays because usually that's like an auction day online. And anytime on the weekend's no good for me because usually I'm out sourcing. And then Tuesdays obviously was with Kat. And then Fridays I like to keep open because some people have shows on Fridays. If I want to, if they do ever ask me to be on their show, I'd like to, do that. So really your days get kind of limited.
Yeah.
Like, pretty quick.
If you're not like trying to get like, you're just trying to get it out there. I feel that during the day, like anytime from 12 and our time, like Eastern Standard, from 12 to 6, I personally think there's not a lot of people doing lives at that time. And I think, as long as you're okay with only getting 20, 25 people in your I think it's a good stepping stone.
I think you're right on the money there too, because that would also be the best time for me to do it. Would be midday. If I could set up my camera in a way to where, like over there or something, where I could actually still talk and work and see all my computers, then that would probably be the best. That would, if I did do it, it wouldn't be a nighttime show. It would, like you just said,
there's no time.
There's no time. You're exactly right. There's no time.
You start crossing on top of everybody, and I'm surprised nobody's really figured it out. Like, just go during it. You'll build. You'll definitely build this. This community has 100,000, which is not a lot, but there's over 100,000 people that are somewhat in this community. So they will find you.
Yeah.
And that's so funny that you said that amount of people, because I always I told, like, when I started this, like, my people thought I was crazy. They're like, dude, what do you like? I said, no. I said, trust me. There's 100, and I always said there's 100,000 people out there that you'll be what they want to watch. Now, there might be 1 million people that they don't want to watch you, but there's 100 grand out there that, like, you're their cup of tea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then they have to find you. You have to find them. So it's all about just pushing out content. And I am totally warp speed, but that is actually how I am the entire day. Like, that's not an act at all. Like, I am like moving all day long until I literally can't work anymore.
I'm the same as you. Like, I notice, like, I got to slow down.
Yeah.
When I talk and everything, like, I'll go on somebody's show for an interview. Within 12 minutes, my interview is done. I've answered all your questions. I've done told you 6 stories. Like, I'm done.
I think I'm the opposite of the two of you, so that's why I balance out.
But I'm proud of you. If it matters matters from anybody, but I'm very proud of you, and I've seen how much you grow, and I appreciate all the content and all the information and sharing your journey with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I will continue to do it. I didn't ever actually think people would watch, to be honest with you. I was like, nobody's gonna watch. We do. But I watch everybody else. Like, I like my what solds just because they're very easy to make. They're simple, and they get my best views. But I actually watch a lot of other vloggers, and and they have been kind of getting some views, but they're easier to make, kind of, because that's what I do on a daily basis. So, like, I've been doing 20 wood solds per video, right? Well, I don't really sell 20 a day. So I just did 3 in a row. That's 60 items.
Yeah.
I'm out of items, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now I have to vlog until I get another 60 items that I can. So it's kind of like a ongoing struggle with that, but I'll just keep on.
And if you don't get out of the tool game, I'm going to start charging you 5%.
Oh yeah. That's his thing. Charges me 10%.
Does it?
Yeah.
They've been calling me like I'm like the Anthony. I'm the Italian. I'm trying to rough people up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If I don't see, if I keep seeing you doing tools, don't worry. I'll send it in your Cash App. I'll Cash App you.
Yeah. Be like, that's I saw on your wood solid you made about $1,000 in tools. You owe me some juice. The juice has been running.
No, but if you have any questions, if you ever want to come back on, I gotta run in a minute. But if you ever want to come back on, please stop in. We really appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
And keep up the good work.
Definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys inviting me. I'm usually free on Fridays. I usually go pick up auction stuff, but other than that, at this time, I'm just going to go list. So I do appreciate you guys having me. I hope you all have a good day. Safe travels, Leroy, going down there. I know it's raining here. Hopefully it's not raining for you driving. Okay. So thank you guys, and I will catch you all tonight, hopefully, on OBX Picker's channel.
I'll catch you on the next one. That's what he says.
Yep.
I'll always catch you on the next one. See y'all. Have a good day.
See you. Thank you, Julian.
Take it easy.
All right, bye.
That was awesome.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to sign off here too, because I know I want to get Leroy on the road here safe so he's not speeding.
All right, guys. So we'll see you guys on Monday. It's been probably a record-breaking week. If
yes,
Mo check.
Sure. The coolest thing right there. So we're going to see. You did a live.
Yeah.
You did your own live. That's the biggest thing, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see more of those hopefully.
Yep.
But until the next one, guys, take it
Thank
easy.
you guys. Thank you guys.